gentlemen, happy Friday. Welcome back to another day in the market. I mean, we're seeing a little bit of a quiet morning so far. We'll see what we get throughout the day today. I hope you guys are ready for a fun day. There are a lot of epic moves happening out there. You guys know, I mean, again, it's what, the second week here effectively of the year. The LTMP group has just continued to crush it. I mean, you guys saw yesterday the insane gains on what, eBay, TSM, the post-earnings move there. You guys that were on the stream yesterday too got an absolute gift out of this name here too, LAES, on that breakout that we were talking about at 455. The stock hit as high as 493 after that move yesterday. So this one is looking pretty promising over the next few weeks here. So congratulations to everybody that's in that one. ELF is looking pretty solid. Let's see. RGTI is still hunting this one. MSOS, we'll see what happens with this one, but I do like the look of this chart here, so we're going to see what happens there. What's Depro doing? Nothing. Just kind of setting up again at the highs here. Novo up another almost 4% in the pre-market here, back to right around 60. Nice. Very nice movement out of that one, guys. So let's see. I mean, we really need to see Novo get back above that 200 EMA there, which it has not been above since, it's been a long time, since I think it's 2024 at some point. Yeah, September 2024. So Novo clearing and getting back above its 200 exponential moving average here, guys, would be a very, very strong sign. But ladies and gentlemen, happy public live day, but it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, would love to see some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the channel, new to the stream, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you absolutely nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot in spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. Make sure you're subscribed. We have a like goal on the stream here, 200 likes. And if you're not in the LTMP group yet, what are you doing? You going to keep doubting us? I don't know how you can keep doing that after every single day. I just keep showing you guys the best results that in the trading space. Again, so let's do a little bit of a roll call, kind of start breaking some stuff down, seeing where we want to look today. And just really these Fridays are usually just setting ourselves up for next week, unless we have some really good setups coming in, which we do. There are some really fun ones out there that we could look for. But especially after the week in LTMP, I mean, there's not really much that we really need to be doing today. So let's see who we have in here, ladies and gentlemen. We have Jerry, Dr. Bob, Rogue, Diego, Ale. We've got Romeo, Jay, DJ, Jesse, Randall. We've got Knox, Daily, Taylor, Jesse, Tim, John, GC, Josh, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Ooh, a lot of slackers on the like button today. Uh-oh. Yeah, Novo up 4%. I love how that looks. That's nice. Market's not really doing much. I mean, it was kind of grinding up here. But we'll see. Again, they've been kind of moving that thing all over the place. LAES looks good. I mean, you could go break even at 508, or where is this actually? It's like this high. It's like 509, 510 if you really want to. But the first big target on that one is 634. Then you're going to have basically 763 at a whopping 1 to 12 risk to reward if you get it. And then all the way up at 871, which you could be able to nail a 1 to 16 risk to reward trade. Oh my God. I wonder why everybody loves this so much. Ankles. Ankles. No ankles. Stop asking to see my feet, guys. It's too early for that. Let's check in on the crypto market really quick. See how everything is looking over here. Yeah, I mean, we're seeing exactly what we expected. This breakthrough to the upside of this prior all-time high zone here. Nice period of consolidation right above it. That's good. If we can consolidate for like the next week or so up in this area, I'd say that next move could easily burst us through the 200 EMA there, which would be great. And then you could maybe get back well above 100,000, maybe target that 110,000 area there, maybe 120. On Bitcoin, Ethereum, I don't think has been able to hold its 200 here. Yeah, no, it's just going to kind of consolidate around it, which is fine. You just really don't want to see yet another rejection off of this dynamic level of resistance here. That's not what you want to see. And then Bmnr, not doing what people were expecting it to do, which, again, like I had said, it's probably not going to do anything at the shareholder meeting. I believe the 10x or 100x in authorized shares did get approved, but at the same time, like, this whole Mr. Beast thing, people are like really blowing this out of proportion. First of all, there's two things here. One, it's like Tom Lee's moonshot budget, I think, which is like fair enough. You can take some shots at some different things. But I see a massive problem with Tom Lee and Bmnr placing $200 million of their capital into an investment like Beast Industries when supposedly they think Ethereum is going to go to like 150,000, 250,000 or those crazy price targets. If you actually thought that, then you wouldn't be putting money into this Beast Industries thing. You would just be putting money into Ethereum, right? Like, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. And like, well, maybe like it just, to me, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, you know? EVEX, how's that looking? That looks good too. Not as good as LAES, but yeah, that looks good too. That was another one from yesterday. Yeah, MSOS is looking good here. It'd be interesting to see if this thing could get another break to the upside. But, I mean, again, guys, the community gain section this week. What is this? BG 878%, 459% PL. Asian Pelican is already up 70% on his account year to date. Jesus. 800% on Veil. Like 170% on DNUT. 220 bucks on TSM. What else? 230% eBay. 104% CoreWeave. What else we got here? 170% eBay. 247% eBay. 150% eBay. Let's see. 61% year-to-date gains on that account year-to-date. Nice, guys. Yeah, I mean, there's not... What you guys are seeing us do in LTMP, you're never going to see anywhere else. So, again, you guys all know the deal. Everybody can hop in, get their first month for only $1 a day with us. I'll throw the link in the live chat here for you guys, but it is also pinned to the top. You can keep doubting what I'm doing over here for everybody, but those of you guys that have been around the channel for long enough periods of time, you see the doubters, and then what happens? They just get, like, bombarded with the victory laps that we do all the time. It's like, look, here's another, here's another. Are you going to wait for the next 10 epic trades to fire off before you finally realize what we're doing is the best way to be operating the market? You might. So, we got about 8 minutes to go here. Market's turning a little higher. You know what I want to see? What's USD JPY doing? I kind of like that. I like that it's fizzling out a little bit there. And not going vertical. That would be a problem. Let's see. Yeah, this is good. Let's see if this can continue. That'd be great. What else was there? Oh, HD looks good. Ooh, Alpha's starting to move a little there. Yeah, HD looks pretty good here too. Right? Flatlining on top of the 200. I like that. I like that a lot. I don't think I see it. There's like really nothing on the news feed here. I don't think either. No. Riot Platforms climbs 5% on data center lease deal with AMD. That's interesting. Actually, where is AMD this morning? Back up. Wow. AMD is starting to get a little jumpy here, guys. So, I mean, two of my larger holdings, AMD and Novo over here. I mean, look at this. Novo up 4%. AMD up 4%. Sorry, not 4%. Almost 3%. Looking really good there. Let's see. Let's check on, like, Palantir. See, Palantir, Sofi, a lot of the high flyers from last name are just in no man's land here. Like, just flatline, choppy, nonsense action that there's not really much that you can do with. So, that's fine. You've got earnings coming up for Sofi on the 30th here, so that'll be very... If Sofi's earnings, obviously, if they knock it out of the park, that'll be the next ignition for movements to the upside. Facebook looking like trash? Yeah, Facebook not looking good. I mean, it's still at 621 though. We need it back up. I mean, these were fun moves on Facebook back in here. That was nice. I'm still thinking maybe I'll sell some Facebook. I don't know. Sell some calls against it. Do something, you know? Do something. Because, like, I don't really need it anymore. I'm also up a lot. I've also owned this one forever. I'm up a lot on Facebook. And then where's Bull? Yeah, that still looks fine. That's just chopping around the 10 at this double bottom area. You just need to hold those areas. If it sells through, that could get a little dirty to the downside. What's RGTI doing? Nothing yet, but I like this. These quantum names are kind of due for another ripper. That would be fun. Get a nice trade, sustained move on the quantum names yet again. Those are really fun. This was the last RGTI move that we caught from like 34 all the way up to 58. That was nasty. So let's see what we get today. We got 4 minutes. Any tickers that you guys are looking for, let me know. You guys have questions about anything, let me know as well. That's what I'm here for. Part of the Novo news here is trading higher after the UK's MHRA cleared a higher dose Wegovy option at 7.2 milligrams once weekly for adults with obesity. The approval pushes dosing well above the current 2.4 milligram cap and expands Wegovy's long-term treatment flexibility. Nice. That's great. Let's see. Yeah, let's see what we get here. Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day. 2 minutes. I'd love to see LAES go hit 510 today. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. What's D-Pro doing? This one's just setting up in here, but if this gets like a daily candle close below the 10, I'll probably just ditch it. Be done. Take the money, take the win and run. That's kind of what I'm looking at there. I'd love it for it to just set up in here and break again to like 11.28 or 14. That'd be great. But, I mean, I'm in so much lower, it doesn't really matter. It's like you get a close down below the 10, it's fine. Take the win and run. I like MSOS here. This looks fun. This looks very fun. So, let's see. We might be able to hit 50 likes on the stream before market open, ladies and gentlemen. We are 19 away. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Market turning up there. That's good. What are yields doing? Anything interesting? No. Gold. How's gold look? Flat. Silver, I think, is down, isn't it? Yeah, silver getting clipped there. What about palladium? Palladium down. Where's oil? Oil's moving back up. That's interesting. This might be, I mean, this is, could be a good time to start looking at some long oil stuff. Like, Ralph was talking to me about USO, which is interesting here. I don't hate it. I just don't like it. You know, it's just not like a setup. It'd be like leaps. Something like that. All right, 17 seconds here. Yeah, I'm interested to see what happens with this today. I kind of want to see a strong close out of this thing, just coming back to the upper end of that range, right around 10. So that's what I want to see on D-Pro. RGTI looks fun. All right, ding, ding, ding. Market open. Here we go. EVEX, we'll see what happens with that. Novo up almost 5% on the day. Nice. There we go. Where is eBay? Nothing really, but that was a nasty move on eBay yesterday. Really dirty move on eBay. So what was everybody up, like 200 something% on that one? Make it free. Be able to just go rip it to the next target if you want to. That's great. Where's I want to see what HD is doing. Yeah, HD's very close here, guys. That could be a very fun one. Yeah, I think this one might start gripping. Here it comes. I mean, it is a little early here, so you might want to wait for that 5-minute opening range. There's HD. See, there it is. Probably best to wait for the 5-minute opening range on that one to see if it wants to confirm higher. Looks like it wants to get going there, though. That's a good one. Oh, no, sorry. RGTI's is, what, 2672. Sorry, I thought it was in the 25s. D-Pro pushing a little there. That's decent. Let's see. Yeah. See? Oh, look. And that's why you wait for the 5-minute opening range. Ding. See? So, what's his name? Randall? I think his name? Randall, if you're in here right now, that's why you wait. See? Low volume, moves all over the place right at market open. You need to wait for it to confirm. Now, it might, but we gotta wait and see. Deeper moving. I want to see if this thing can hit 10. See? That's why you wait. See, now it's back up. So, who knows? It's just really volatile at the open. You don't really want to be screwing around all that much with that. But that's why you wait. Because of situations like that. Good move on VG. Yeah, I think that's a Dave ticker, isn't it? Yeah, I love that. When Dave and I agree on a chart there like this, guys, oh my God, that looks good. Yeah, so you got what, 2 minutes here? You confirm above the top side of that range. I mean, it's only up like 0.5%. If it gets up to here, it's only up 0.5%. This could still go nicely. But this is a good example of why you wait. And you just wait for the 5-minute opening ranges. Let's see. Where's the crypto market? How's that looking? Ethereum. I'd like it to get a, like today, close above the 200 EMA. That'd be nice. D-Pro's moving back up. That's nice. LEES, not really doing much, but moving around. EVEX. What's that doing? Nothing much, but that looks decent. Yeah, HD does look interesting here. So we'll see. Where's Etsy? Yeah, I don't think Etsy's going to do it. I mean, that one could end up working, but who knows? RKT new 52-week high. Oh my. Guys, remember when I gave you guys RKT down in here? All right, by a show of hands in the live chat, those of you guys that are in LTMP, Who is still in RKT from around 12? The shares. Who's still in that one? You still can't get alerts on TradingView? That's weird. Yeah, RKT was just an epic one. I'm not having issues with it. TradingView for me is now fine. It just had a little bit of a hiccup yesterday. D-Pro moving really nicely here today. You're in around 11, Kim. Again, guys, I mean, again, like, that's the thing. Like, I gave you guys Palantir in the teens, Hood in the teens, RKT at sub 12. What else? Philip Morris at 95 before a run to 170 something. How many more times do you guys need to see me do this for everybody? On the investing and the trading side. LTMP is the truth. There's nothing else like it out in the market right now. Nothing comes close. Daily Taylor, KP. Nice, guys. There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. So, those of you guys that are still like, what is LTMP? Imagine it like this. Ready? Imagine the way that you're operating in the market. Ooh, hold on. There's Fly running again. See, these freaking aerospace and defense companies are just ripping. What's SATL doing right now? It's not doing it, but Fly is another one there. That was another good one. Think about it like this. Imagine the way you're operating in the market now. And now imagine with LTMP, if you were to come in and learn this, every single trade that you take has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. Imagine how much better your performance would be. That's why it works so well. Like that SATL that I was just talking about there, and we've been referencing this trade a lot. Even right now, after this little pullback in this thing, you're still sitting at a what? 1 to 55 risk to reward. Means you risk 1% of your account, you make 55 back. Okay, thanks, we'll do that. That's the beauty of this. The margin for error is so wide, you need one of these trades a year in order to crush it. Well, it's a good thing there's a lot more than just one of them a year. There's like, I don't know, even in that like 2.5 month period where there were what? 35,000% plus option trades that I handed out to you guys. ABAC and smacked? Well, yeah, if ABAC doesn't hit, it doesn't hit. Yeah, that one's probably going to go hit the stop. But again, like we were talking about there, if you're going to be nailing those big movers, it's like I tell you guys all the time, the outcome of one individual trade is meaningless when every trade that we take has the potential to run multi-hundreds, if not multi-thousands of %. And then, or like many, 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 many multiples of your risk. So, ABAC, great setup. Maybe it just doesn't want to go. All right, well, hold on. Where's HD? Did that thing validate over? No. See, this is why you wait. Randall, this is a great example of why you wait. You saw it bait. You saw it come down. You saw it do all of this other stuff. Now you're invalidating down below the bottom side of the 5-minute opening range. You're hitting the 200 EMA here. What I would do in this scenario is typically you wouldn't be looking at this anymore just because it already tapped down below the bottom side of the 5-minute opening range. But it's kind of just coming down and hitting the daily or the 5-minute 200 EMA. If it holds here and then comes back up and breaks, maybe I'd be interested in it. But probably not. Like, we'll probably just leave that one alone, let it consolidate, and maybe look for HD next week. That is a literally perfect example, guys, of why we do not, like, the level is important, but you also have to realize that you can't just wake up, market open, it hits a level. Again, it was like, how far away from where it opened? And this is the exact example that we talked about yesterday. Yeah, it was a 0.25% away from where basically market close and market open happened to the break point. That's a literally perfect scenario in which you always wait for the 5-minute opening range to confirm that the move is actually happening. Because in that scenario there, it was just like no volume. It's moving all over the place. You're not going to get good fills on the option chain, and then you see it nuke like this. That's why you don't touch it. You read rally in a pre-market, now you're seeing most things red? Well, it was. Look, market's up. It was rallying back up, see? That would be correct. Uh-oh, D-Pro losing it now. Let's see, this one's just been chopping around in this range here. Chopping around. Gets nice moves at market open, fizzles out throughout the day. Maybe it gets an end of the day push, but overall it's just been chopping. Where is... Yeah, market's just holding on there. It's fine. Not doing anything yet. Chip stocks are all up. We're only 10 minutes in. Yeah. We're not looking to do a whole lot today anyway, guys. Let's see. AMD. How's AMD looking? I mean, that's not a good look for being up, though. That's gap up and then sell. FIGR. That's a nice move there. That's a really nice move. What about MSOS? How's that look? This just looks good. I like that for a potential idea here. Again, guys, I'm just waiting for those perfect opportunities. You got to be patient. You can't think every single day is going to be like, oh my God, we're going to trade everything. No. The less action that you take in the market, the better. That applies to investing, trading, everything. Where's crypto? I mean, I want to see what Riot's doing. Did that sell up? Riot looks good. That little AMD partnership there. What's Mara doing? Yeah, Mara's peaking. What's Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin moving? No. Interesting. Interesting. Vero? Are you rage baiting? I feel like this is rage bait. Yep. Adrian. Let's see. That's the biggest lesson I've learned. The quiet days are probably your most profitable if you can learn to not trade things unnecessarily. Thank you, Craig. Perfect. That's exactly what I want you guys to realize. Yeah, guys, capital preservation is the most important thing. Like, a lot of you guys on the sidelines right now are like, oh my God, the multi-1000% trades. It's like, yeah, you don't realize those are easy. You don't realize how easy. Once you guys go through the videos and you understand what we're doing in LTMP, you'll realize the big multi-100 and multi-1000% trades are not hard. They're like the easy part of what we do. The hard part and the real value comes in when I come out and I say, yeah, foot off the gas. This is time to preserve capital and just set it and forget it, let it be. I wouldn't say this is one of those times. It just looks like it's going to be a slow day as we get into potentially an interesting week next week. Just if you're going to chop it around like this with not a whole lot of crazy setups there, we should let them go. I'm probably going to do a scan today and tomorrow just to see. LES a little in the green here. HD, I mean, did this hold the 5-minute 200? It did. So if this came back up and hit day high, 381.08 about, I mean, maybe you could get interested in that. Because you are seeing, like where's Len? Len looks interesting. Like, home builders look kind of, where's RKT? RKT ripping. Airbnb, and then I want to look at Loan Depot. Oh, guys, Loan Depot. Guys, Loan Depot. Guys, Loan Depot. You're a little late on it, but that looks nasty. You're very slightly late on it, but that looks dirty. I wish I caught that earlier. That looks good. He now suspects. I suspect both of you. When you guys throw in a ticker that I haven't heard of before, usually I'm going to be like, you're rage baiting me. Vero up 367% today. If anybody in the live chat buys this, I think you should be put in like you should probably be institutionalized. Is probably what you should do. If you wake up and you see a stock that is up 385% and you go, I'm gonna buy it, you're going to the home. You stop. You're done. You've tried to play the game and you've proven to us that you can't. This is why we can't have nice things. You're done. Like, if anybody's doing that, literally stop. Like, please stop. You're gonna lose all of your money. You're buying ODT on Vera? Can you even do that? Does it even have an option chain? It has a 2.66. Okay, we also have, guys. You're asking me about tickers now. I know it's rage bait, but it has a $2.66 million market cap. What? No. Like, people are just crazy, man. SATL is kind of setting up again here. Needs a little bit of time to let the moving averages catch up, though. Would that make them an institutional investor? It would, actually. Daniel, it would. Now a lot of you guys, we're going to send you to the home, and now you're an institutional investor. That's funny. EOSC. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. What's going on here? What was that? I want to look at EOSC, but... Oh, yeah. There it goes. There goes Loan Depot. Not yet on EOSC. Okay. What was that? What the heck just came... Was there anything on the feed just now? No. Not that I see. Where is, my new baby? Where's Novo? Woo! 4.5% on the day. Thank you. D-Pro, you're being a disappointment here. We're going to need you to tighten up here, set up better, and then break. Just go to 11.28. That's what I want. And take it too long. KR, if it can consolidate. Kroger? Not really. I mean, it's just below the 200. Costco looks decent. Wally. I don't really like Wally. What about Target? They're just grinding up. What else? BJ's? Nah, I don't like those. ONDS? Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I like that, Adrian. What are we looking at here? Over 1425? I like 1425 for the shares trade. This is a little too much. D-Pro back up. Again, we're trying to do this, especially with the shares trades, Adrian. One of the things that I'm going to like look for a lot more this year is the tighter risk, especially if you're trading shares on it. Is Fly about to... Fly, we talked about this morning. Yeah, Fly looks good. You closed Butterfly just below the top yesterday. Nice. Fly, you're chasing here. I wouldn't touch that. It's, what, 31.55 would have been the break. What was the entry on LDI? Well, I mean, if we were highlighting it, it would have been 279, but it's just ripping now. When I caught it on the stream, it was at like 285, I think. So you were like 6 cents away. But even then, it was a little chasey. Now it's super chasey. I wouldn't touch it. LAES moving back up there. That's good. HD's trying. Yeah, I mean, that could be a fun. We've hit HD a few times. Like, this looks like it could really go. SGI. Taylor. That looks really good. Yeah, home furnishings. You bought a little on LDI. Nice. IREN. That's just kind of a grind there. I don't really like that, you know? Yeah, LAES looking good there, too. Nice, 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 nice. Quad U. I think it already hit TP1 for you guys. Yeah, what is this right here? Yeah. If you're still in it. With the options there, I mean, maybe if you size it for 0, you really should not still be in this with shares. I mean, you just shouldn't be. It doesn't follow the rules. So, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I mean, don't do that. You know? D-Pro, okay. I mean, I like how this looks. Like, this is going to be one that probably ends up on the watch list for next week. That if it breaks again, you guys could take that on the secondary move if you didn't get it on the kind of the modified basin break there. I have 2 LDIs that I don't really want. Where's RKT? Running? Nice. MSOS, they're not really doing it. What about like IO and Q? Is that moving differently than... Yeah, IO and Q I don't really like anymore. RGTI I'm still fine with. ACHR I don't like. I've said that a few times. I do not like this. This is way too wonky of a setup for me to want, especially around the 200. There's going to be way, like, much better setups out there for me to want to... If it, like, flashes above here and flatlines above the 200, fine. But right now, this chopping back and forth, I do not like. Could it work this individual time? Yes, but that's not what this is about. I think people fail to realize that, like, I say a lot of things that goes in one ear and out the other. And it's like the outcome of one individual trade is completely meaningless. I'm looking for what's going to happen over a set of like the next 100 trades. If I were to look at, if I were to look at something like that 100 times, the vast majority of the time it's going to be failing and just choppy and strange. LDI is ripping. Lumen, let me look. I mean, if you're in it early, yeah, I mean, you just set that one up and let it go. If it hits a day low here, 826, you're out. If it doesn't, you stay in it. Simple as that. Hive, let's take a look. See, like, I'd like it to do this, Eric. If ACHR looked like this, I'd be fine with it. But it doesn't. It just looks like weirdly choppy around this area. Like, maybe it works, but like, it doesn't matter. Like, I could maybe buy 0 DTEs today and make 8,000%. It doesn't mean that that's a good thing to be trying to attempt to do every day because it gives you a statistically repeatable edge. It doesn't, you know? First target on LDI, 313. Yeah. If you got it lower. If you got it in the 280s, yeah. If you chased it into the 290s, you really shouldn't be in that. That's a chase. Never, 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 never chase, guys. Ever, ever, ever. Don't do it. What do we got in community gains here? Don's just slinging Baba all over the place. But, yeah, guys, make sure that you guys are taking advantage of the opportunity to get your first month for $1 a day to LTMP. Again, I'll throw the link for you guys again here in the live chat. Use code January. You guys can hop in there with us. Again, this is public live day. Usually I'm not live at this time. I'll be live at 10:30 usually. Ooh, D-Pro back up. LAES good. If you're in it from yesterday when I handed it out for free on the stream at 453, yeah. If you buy it now, you're chasing it, and I probably wouldn't do that. You're late on it. And this is the one thing that I need to just like drill into all of your guys' heads that are new. If you see something like LAES that the alert is at 452 and the stock is now trading at 480, you don't buy it. Everybody loves to be like, oh my God, this is going to be the last setup ever and there's never going to be another good trade. No. How many times, just think about like this, guys, just this week, how many epic setups there were and why the LTMP group is just crushing it. You had TSM, you had eBay, you had how many other ones? I mean, I bet you guys could come up with so many more that we've drilled, or even the last 2 weeks. Just how many insane PL, epic mover. I'm just looking through community gains over here. eBay, CoreWeave. Let's see, what else? What was this one? MSTR was a really good one. Let's see. What you have to realize is that there's always another Boeing 300%. Like, guys, there is always another epic setup coming. Don't chase them. If you miss one, you miss one. That's fine. It's okay. There's going to be 10 more coming in the next week, you know? B-Fly. Yeah, that was another epic one. Wow, LDI is really ripping there. AREC. Did AREC run? Nah, not really. But that is starting to set up there again. Oh, WT moving nicely? Yep, that was another one from this week. Like Wisdom Tree. There's so many, guys. What did I want here? LDI. Yeah, I guess that's a nasty. I'm happy we caught that one. We were a little late on it, but that's why I was like in the 280s. I was like, you're still okay. Like right here, you're still kind of at a 1-to-1. ABAT setting up again. I would not go near ABAT now. ABAT, you've had 2 opportunities to break out of that base there, and it's just kind of failed twice. I probably would leave that alone. For now. Give it a little time. But that's something you guys have to understand. It's like, no chasing. There's always another setup coming. Everybody's always trying to rush to do everything all at once right now. Stop. We are in this for the long run. You have to learn how to execute these trades so that you can have long-term success in the market. It's not about what happens this week, this trade, next week, next month, next quarter. That's not what it's about. Patrick, follow the strategy. Follow what the strategy says and everything that I talk about, and it will tell you what to do. LDI actually might hit that area today. That'd be nuts if LDI goes to 313. That's nutty. That's a nutty one. I'm happy we caught that. But... market nuke. New candle. Not actually. It's not that bad. What about EVEX? How's that looking? Yeah, EVEX actually looks good too. These guys, these aerospace and defense companies are looking nasty. I'm telling you, that's where the 1 to 60 risk to reward trade came from on SATL. What's Fly? Fly's another one. I mean, these names just look nasty. Where's like Lockheed, Raytheon, Lockheed ripping? Where's my XAR? Oh, I've owned this ETF forever, guys. This is the aerospace and defense ETF. This is, just look at this chart. Look at this chart, man. It's just like 138 Rip City. I love that. I've held that forever. I don't think I'll ever sell that. Uh-oh, we're nuking. I wonder why. What do we have on the news feed? Oh, nothing? Ooh, did ASTS run? Didn't we talk about this one? That was a gap. Telecom. Hold on. No. Man, I'll bring this thing lower. Let's see what happens. Where's EVEX? I want that back up here. Yeah, these look really fun. Oh my God, guys. I want to give a massive shout out to Dab. He just sent a message in the community game section in LTMP. My first 500%er on PL. Let's pull up that chart there, guys. Look at this thing go. Breakpoint was down in here at $20.80. And as you can see, this thing has just been an absolute moon mission. Dab, congratulations, man. Many, many more epic multi-hundred and multi-thousand% trades to come. That's awesome. That is awesome. 500%. No market on Monday. I know. Isn't that great? I realized that too. I was like, oh my God, this is awesome. I get a day off. The weekends are not days off. Monday is technically would be a day off. HD's looking good. Well, we'll see if it hits that area. But yeah, congratulations, Dab. That's another epic one there. PL, great work. So again, it's still mind-boggling to me why like everybody in the market isn't operating the way we are with the LTMP methodology. Like, how many times are you guys going to see us do this? Are you going to miss the next 10 of them? Next 10 multi-100% trades? Or maybe even multi-1000% trades? Or the 1 to 25 to 60 risk to rewards? How many more are you going to miss? Like, seriously. When the market gets hot, guys, it's really, really nasty around here. Even in these periods where it's like kind of 50-50, like there are still some just ridiculous moves. I don't know. People are late. I don't know what the people's issue. It's like, why are people choosing to not operate the best way that they possibly could in the market? I don't get it. Everybody can do this. It's not difficult. That's why it works so well, you know? Let's see here. Market nuke. Got your first 400% today. ASTS ripping. David, congratulations. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, PL, great move there. Where's AMD? Back in the red? Oh, no. Up almost $4. That looks good. Shooting for the 4x traders. No. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes today. The goal is 200. What's Bmnr doing? Garbage. What's ETH doing? Nothing. Yeah, the Bmnr stuff, guys, is weird to me. If you're going to be, if Tom Lee is going to come out here and be like, oh yeah, Ethereum's going to 100K, but we're going to take $200 million and put it into something that is just kind of random, it's like, that's weird. People can talk about that all they want, where it's like, oh my god, getting young people onto Ethereum adoption. Somebody made a comment on my YouTube video yesterday and was like, well, yeah, but Tom Lee's playing the long game. And he's going to get all of these people, let's say, to start utilizing, like, the Ethereum network and things like that. And it's like, okay, fair. Maybe that's the case. But you're still, if that's true and it ends up sending Ethereum much higher, you're going to make better returns by just buying Ethereum. Why do you guys think I've said so many times in the past where it's like, if I'm bullish on Ethereum, I'm really just going to buy Ethereum, and I'm going to look to trade things like Bmnr as a proxy for when the epic setups happen. That's what I'm doing. Like, that's the smart thing to do. Getting into the echo chamber of, like, Bmnr going up to just ridiculous price targets is not going to help anybody. It's great for YouTube clickbait, though, when Tom Lee starts saying that stuff. Daily Taylor or Butterfly? Yeah, that was a really nasty one. Yeah, coming back down there, this breakout from down here was really nice. Really nice. HD trying there. Where is LVI? Ripping. DE? Let's see. Nah, that's extended. Market's just nuking. I mean, if they're gonna do this, really fun trade. B-Fly? Yeah, B-Fly was an awesome one. Congratulations to everybody in LTMP that hit that one. I mean, where were the... Let me just look at this one. What were the targets on that one again? That's not... Actually, what is this? Because this looks good. BLFY is another bank. That looks good, but it has earnings coming up. Okay. We had this for one of them right here. Oh my god, yeah, that was perfect. 498. You had a 1 to 5 risk to reward. That's awesome. That's all. You got... Oh, yeah, that's great. Closing out the rest of it as it starts to nuke there a little bit. Yeah, that's a really good trade. What's Neo doing today? Yeah, it looks like it's about a nuke. HYMC? I think this one's just a little extended, isn't it? Yeah, it's just up there. You know? It's just really up there. Oh my god, this thing went from freaking a sub 10 to 34. Oh my god. SKBL. Alright, let's take a look at that. What's this? Kinda. I like it. It's just but wiki. I don't really like when things are that wiki, you know? Like, you've got this wick up here. Where's the break? Is it above here? Is it above here? It's kind of strange. Like, most of the time, guys, the best moves are just going to be, like, so obvious on the chart, like, where the entry is. Like, B-Fly. Very obvious. Right here is a breakout. What else? HD. It's very obvious. You clear this area, it's breaking out. What else is another good one? I mean, LAES, I think was one. Yeah, LAES, very obvious, right around here. These two areas right here. You know? When you have things like that, it's just, when it's weird, it's like, I'd rather just wait for the clean ones, you know? Simpler that way. I want to see D-Pro try and get back above 10 today. I mean, it could. This thing moves all over the place, so we'll see. It's honestly probably going to move with the market. So if the market nukes like that, so it's going to be tough. LAES would be very interesting to see this thing make an attempt over like 510. Yeah, except for the one candle. Yeah, I don't like that. We also have enough of you guys in here right now to get to 100 likes on the stream. We can do it. You guys just got to tap the button. Market bouncing a little. HD's probably going to be one for next week. Where's RGTI? Honestly, I mean, that's some strength today with the market coming down. I like that. I'm still hunting this. I like this. I really do. Like, this looks fun. Oh my god, I am so sore. My calf is all messed up. Not actually, it's just sore. It's been beaten. Not from the gym, from everybody just spamming straight ankle locks at each other. Just constantly. I get caught in one, and I was like, oh no, I can usually fight out of these. Nope, that was a good one. Oh. LAES turning a little bit higher here. That's a great, I mean, you're in a really good spot on this name to start. And this is why the share trades are so nice, guys, because you get your entry down here at 454. You're just chilling now. Oh, ABAT tested the 10 in bounds, which should actually be, you're still in it. Yeah, you're still technically allowed to be in that one. So, I mean, let it go until it hits the stop. You're fine. The one thing is though, is that if you close really close to like this low, I would almost just kill it because gap risk. You don't want to subject yourself to any gap risk. But where is what we were just talking about with whatchamacallit, LES? Yeah, just let that thing go. Like, think about the potential upside on this one. This is what we're looking for, guys. Like, being able to ride these things like to these levels from like 4 to 7 to 8, like that's what you want. Like SATL, those are the big ones that we're looking for all the time. Just following the trend up. That's kind of why I'm just sitting in D Pro. It's like, well, you have this nice move. You definitely have a shift of trend. It's just setting up at these levels here. If it ends up shifting down, I'll kill it and then just take the money back and book the gain. But if not, there's no real reason for me to sell this yet because this thing could easily get like 2 days of just ripping and then bet you're at 11.28. You're still in, risking 0.5%. Right, yeah, you're perfect. CSIQ could actually be interesting. I like what RGTI is doing today. No, I don't like that. That's wonky. And people love to think that they can't make a bunch of money with shares. Like, how many times have we showed you guys in the past, like, that you can make boatloads of money just trading shares with small accounts? Boatloads. It just compounds nicely. And you get a more cleaner, like, idea of, like, risk to reward and win rates and things like that. Like, think about it like this. If your average winner, like your average total winning trade is only a 1 to 3 total, you only need to win 25% of your trades in order to break even. Now think about the trades that we're hitting. They're not 1 to 3s. They're 1 to 5s, 1 to 8s, 1 to 10s, 1 to 15s. Like, that's why this works so well for everybody. You're doing so much better with shares and a lot less stressed out. Right, that's what I've been saying forever. It's like, you can trade options, but shares is so nice. It also, what shares also allows you to do too, is it keeps your equity curve a lot more flat. Especially during periods of like choppiness in the market. It helps you preserve capital. Now, you won't be able to take as many trades, let's say, when the market's ripping, but basically what you're doing is saying, okay, you hit a couple of really epic ones when the market's hot, and you keep more of it. So then you have more to compound. SQNS. Options is great though too. Like, with the post earnings, oh, that looks fun. That looks really good, Adrian. With what do you call it? With post earnings, we're always going to trade them with options every time. With a lot of these trades, you can do them with either. That's the point of it. You can do either. Easier and consistent. Right, and it's also better. Shares are also better for all of you guys that like work a job. that like can't just like monitor options positions all the time. Once you have your entry, like LAES here, guys, if LAES was your only position right now, you literally could just walk away from the screens right now and not do anything and have limit orders, let's say, or an alert at 510, move stops to break even, and then a limit order at whatever the level I was saying before. What was it, 6 something? 632, 685, something like that, and then you're done. You just sit there. You walk away and you can go live your life. That's why swing trading is so much better. The risk to reward's better. It takes less time. The margin for error is wider. Like, it's just all of the like what we're doing here, it's just optimizing everything. So, again, it's why I'm able to come out all the time and showcase to you guys just such crazy results. So LAES is looking good. I'd love to see it get above 493, yesterday's high. D-Pro, I mean, I'm okay with it chopping around in here. I'd like for it to be back up like 984. You know, market's coming back up. So let me throw that link for LTMP for you guys in here again, just so that you guys have it. It is pinned to the top of the live chat though. But for those of you guys that are hopping in, make sure that you use code January to get your first month for $1 a day. And then also make sure your WAP account is connected to your Discord account. Then you'll automatically be led into the group and you'll be good to go through the curriculum videos this weekend, which will not take you very long for the Swing Kings. And then you're really ready to go and just start crushing it with us next week. Once you see it, you can't unsee it, ladies and gentlemen. INDI. Indy. A lot of semis doing this. Cheaper semis, yeah. I don't hate that. I mean, I'd throw an alert here, but I'd need that to flatline a little more. LAES looking good. Where's EVEX? That's the other one. That looks decent still. Not really doing much today. Really low volume. No trading going on this one. Was Cores one of my callouts? I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe we looked at it over 1681, but I don't think so. I think you guys were talking about it, and I was like, yeah, it looks okay. And then some of you guys hit it, and it wasn't one that I really wanted, but. Nice bounce back from Mara. Yeah. Yeah, Riot, I think, was ripping there, too. I mean, is it still going? Yeah, Riot looks good. Where's LDI? Did that thing hold up? Yeah, it's holding up right around 3. Market tried. It basically just bounced off yesterday's low. That's all it did there. MGM. Nope, not a setup. Where is HD? Is that making that attempt there? No. This is probably gonna be one that we look for next week. Where's MCD? McDonald's? No. Chipotle. I mean, this one has been great, guys. Congratulations to everybody that's in Chipotle from the basin break down here at 32. That was epic. Look at this. Oh, look. Here's another one. How many more are you going to miss? You also had the opportunity here. You kind of had it here. You definitely had it here. Red wire. Yeah, weren't you talking about this one yesterday? Yeah, it's just, this is, again, like I told you yesterday, I like the sector. I'm not the biggest fan of that chart, though. Just a little wicky and just wonky. Not wiki. It's just more like not really setting up. METC, isn't that a cult? Oh, yeah. Yep. Guys, I love this. Oops, we did it again. Yeah. This is, you guys want another freebie? There you go. You guys have gotten some pretty crazy freebies this week. LAES. You've got METC now. I'm gonna stop handing out the freebies to you guys. Just keep them for LTMP. Yeah. Cut myself. Yeah, METC looks epic. That'd be a good shares trade. I actually really like METC. That's awesome looking. That's actually probably my new favorite setup. I've seen this one. I think this is one that we talked about on TikTok. I like RGTI too. That looks good. What's the entry on METC? What do you think it is? CPay I like there too. Just above today's high. What do you think it is? 2272 isn't bad. I like that. Yesterday's high? It's a little thin. I'd probably go for 2272. Is that on the watch list? Should be if it's not. No, I'll throw it on there now. Real Estate Rescue Podcast. Thank you for the super, my man. Good morning, LTMP team. Welcome. Yeah, so there's Indy, but I don't think that's not really like it's moving. But how many are you really consolidating here? Not really. You're just kind of breaking out from here and chasing it. Dave ticker METC. I think so. It's just setting up though, so it's perfect. Like when Dave and I look at the same tickers and they set up, oh boy, they could be good. Same thing. AREC is decent, but it's not, really what we want. KTCC. No, I don't want that. That's really wonky. Sorry. I see what you're looking at there, but that's not what we want. Okay. LAES still looking good. Again, it's going to be a slow day. There's not really going to be much to do. Just setting ourselves up for next week. If this thing were to flatline from here, sure, I'm just not going to chase it higher. You know? VLN? Nah, I don't like that one right now. Give it a couple more days, maybe. Yeah, a couple more days on that one, and that one could be really good. Yeah, really fun week, guys. Slow now, though. Everything's just slow. Market just working its way down. Nothing is hitting the news feed. Like, literally nothing. Like, this is one of the slowest news days that I've seen in a while. I'm seeing something that's like tough for like a recap of like what Tom Lee was saying about this Mr. Beast thing. It's like the investment is framed as a long-term moonshot tied to Ethereum, DeFi, and tokenization. It's like great, fair, but you have to think about people just like don't understand the concept of opportunity cost. If you think Ethereum is going to go above 100,000, you would never make a $200 million strategic investment in Beast Industries. You just wouldn't. It doesn't make sense. You know? I want to see this thing really rip. What else are we looking at? Where's SATL? Whoa, SATL flashback up here. Anybody still holding that is now sitting at a 1/61 risk to reward. Oh my lord. Nice. 1/61 risk to reward? Jesus. What's ETH looking like? Not great. It's looking okay. It's just not great. Where's Bitcoin? Same thing. So you're probably going to come down again. You're testing that $95,000 area here. You're probably, I'd be fine if it tested the 10 EMA too. Then get that move up. They promote Ether Bmnr to their following. Yeah, but those people have no money. They are broke. And a lot of them can't even, like, buy anything. They need custodian accounts. The average audience is, like, 2 years old to 25. That age group has no money. I don't understand what they're doing. If that's the case, it's so stupid. Like I said yesterday, it's like just give Tom Lee $2 million and say go make YouTube videos every day. You'll get 50,000 to 100,000 views a day. If he titles it correctly, he could probably push it to 200,000 or 300,000. He says a bunch of crazy things, and those leads are really hot with people who have money to invest. If that's the goal, that's what they should do. And you're paying Tom Lee to take time out of his day to do that. Not give Mr. Beast $200 million. You know? Did we just see something happen here? It's like why would It'd be like anybody. It'd be like anybody marketing like any sort of investment to like children. It's like, what? Why are you doing that? First of all, it's strange. Second of all, they don't have any money. Right? There's no money. Yeah, but maybe they're going to use the platform. It's like, okay, but if you think you have a crazy high price target for Ethereum, you would never put $200 million in that. It just doesn't make any sense. Miners tanking? Are you talking about gold miner? What are you talking about here? Because Mara and Raya are cruising. TATT. That looks fun. Oh my god, another aerospace and defense one? Adrian. I like that. GDX. You're not listening to a 13-year-old kid? Which 13-year-old kid? Where does a 13-year-old kid tell you anything? GDX? Yeah, but I mean, what are you seeing out of gold today? Gold's down. Makes sense. Like, that's why I say a lot of times with Bmnr and stuff like that is like, all right, if I'm bullish on Ethereum, I'm just buying Ethereum. And the reason why we talk about Bmnr is because what I will say is I will guarantee you that the trade setups on that thing will be disgusting when the time is right. It's happened before, it'll happen again. That's why we talk about it. RGR next week. LAES is looking solid here too. D-Pro, I mean, still chopping around. But the one thing that is good with Bmnr is the staking and the staking rewards. That's good. That's what they should focus on. Maven, stuff like that. Not this nonsense. Is he the doctor or the fellow? Yeah, I mean, you guys know. Everybody always thinks I look young. Little do they know, I've been doing this for how long now? 12 years? Oops. Oops. And I tend to be right a lot. That does happen. LAES? Nice. Looking good. I want to see this thing break above yesterday's high. Turns out he graduated high school at 8, college at 13, medical. Whoa, okay, that's who I want as my doctor. Oh my god. High school at 8, college at 13, medical school at 18, and neurology specialization by 21. Oh my god, that dude's a savant. Or a prodigy, whatever you want to call it. Jeez. That's crazy. Trump is speaking? Yeah, most of the time, guys, when Trump talks, I don't really care. You know, it's a lot of times that. Oh, also, team sale extended, 80% off evaluations at Apex. Oh, there you go. All right, I'll send that link to Apex for you guys if you guys need some more funded accounts. Remember, you guys can get up to $6 million in funding. You have a 20 account max with them. So if you guys want some more Apex accounts there's the link. Use code VIX, and you guys will be good to go. I just saw that come through. Apex extendo the sale. Who would have thought that was going to happen? Oh, here we go. Lost Chaser, welcome to the LTMP group. All right, I'm directing you to the start here area there. Welcome, man. Or woman, who knows? Well, you're not going to be a Lost Chaser, I can tell you that. Not with the way we're doing things. Yeah, welcome to the group. Welcome to everybody joining LTMP. I mean, first step, again, is to go through those learning curriculum videos. Ask me any questions that you have. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. It's very, very, very simple. Coda. Ooh. I like how that looks, Adrian. Where's our GTI? Looks good. Oh my god, did you guys see the morons on Twitter yesterday that like were when I was talking about the MSOS setup and they were like, "Don't be careful, it's manipulated." And I'm like, do I look like I care? Oh, they're doing fraud on the cannabis ETF. Okay, don't buy it then. If you think the cannabis sector is all manipulated and frauded to the max, why are you investing in it? Make it make logical sense. And also, if there is a bunch of manipulation going on, what are you going to do about it? Oh, nothing? Stop complaining then. I don't care. I am so tired of retail investors like screaming manipulation to justify their underperformance and bad investment decisions. Especially when I show you guys such an easy way to just crush it in the market and people just throw their money at garbage and it goes against them and they're like, high frequency trading and naked shorts got me again. And it's like, you're an idiot. I hate, oh my god, this has got to stop. It's like, oh shoot. The market makers got me again. How could they? It's like, well, if you think that's the case, why are you investing or putting your money at risk in the first place? One, you're wrong. That's not even how it works. And two, the logic here just doesn't make any sense. Like, stop. Just, like, take some accountability. I don't care if it's manipulated or not. Right. I don't care. I'm not investing in it. It's a chart setup. Ready? MSOS. Now I don't like it as much, but if this thing could come up and break like 507 here, that looks really good for a push to the upside. And everybody, the funny part was, is I was saying the same exact stuff back down in here when I gave everybody MSOS at 324 and it ran to 6. And they were like, no, be careful, it's manipulated. And 1,000% later, I'm like, thanks for the manipulation, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. RZLV. This one we've talked about a bunch recently. I mean, you had like a kind of a wonky setup here at 420 and it moved. It's like, okay, you're not touching this now. If you're in the trade from the 420 break with a tight stop, nice. I mean, you got a target at around $5 bucks. So if it hits that, great. If it doesn't, all right. You crushed that MSOS trade the first time thanks to LTMP. Exactly. You can scream and cry all you want about manipulation. Oh my god, the Neo one where people were like, oh look, the options chain, market makers, naked shorting. Wrong. Incorrect answer. You know? Like, guys, when I buy Novo in the 60s and then it drops and then bases again in the 50s and I buy it again, am I going to ever scream manipulation? No. It's just stupid. You're not going to make any money doing that. You're actually going to do the opposite. You're going to set yourself up to lose a bunch of money. Adrian, I kind of like that last one that you sent. What's your blue line? Hold on. Honest, well, the... oh, yeah. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, I see what you're looking at there. It's a little funky. Really low market cap, too. So the spreads on that would be kind of nutty. You'd almost have to treat that like an option. I'd probably leave that one alone, especially with a $29 million market cap. What are they doing? Oh, guys, look. Manipulation. They're manipulating the market. Look, don't you see it? They're manipulating it. It's moving down. I just, like, it's just such a silly way to be thinking at any time. We're trading microcaps now? Aerospace and defense? Okay, Adrian. This one I will play around with, probably. Here's the thing, though. This is not ending up on any watch list. I'm going to set this alert for myself, and that's it. And maybe I'll take it. Maybe I don't. You guys will never know because it is a $15 million market cap company. What do we have from Nikki Leaks? Why is this not loading? Oh, I know why this is messed up. There's problems at X. That's why. I saw the down detector thing. Yeah, okay, so there's problems at X. SMCI leaps, how far out would I go? Why would I buy SMCI leaps? Okay, that's not bad. But a leap is at least a year. Or are you talking about expiration or like strike? I don't know. I don't really want this. That's not really like... I wouldn't, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't do that. I just like... It's not really something that I want to do. Oh my god. They're nuking it. Yeah, nothing to do today. You're just sitting around. Me? Just hanging around. Yeah, there goes RGTI now moving with the market, but I still really like this one for next week. Where are we just market-wise? Yeah, this is danger. Chop like this is danger. This is why the shares trades are so nice, because you won't get chopped up as much as you would with options. 50 million in revenue, so maybe undervalued. Yeah, but they might have like a ridiculous amount of expense. I don't know. Like, we'd have to look at that company a lot more for an investment perspective, but also like with that, I would just be looking at the chart. I gotta shave. I need to get a new razor. I have so much I gotta do today. My girlfriend's coming this weekend, and I have to prepare. Clean my apartment. I've been so busy. My apartment's a disaster. And I didn't even realize I don't have to work Monday. This is great. This is awesome. Ooh, I have another trip coming up too, but I will be working on this next trip. End of the month? Yeah, it's like end of January. End of February. Craig, stop. Craig, keep it in the zoo, okay, buddy? Jesus, guys. This is why we can't have nice things, and I don't put, like, I just don't put, you guys just can't handle it. I say one personal anecdote here, or a personal something, and you guys just make it weird. You guys asked to see my feet. Wait, with all of these new people now, we're gonna have to... Oh, Hun? I haven't even looked at this, but yeah. Oh, look, another one. Ooh. When did this break? Was this... Yeah, 1183, I think, was the break point. You're at 1222. Nice. But with all these new people coming to the channel, we're gonna have to explain to them why you guys asked to see my ankles again and again. People are gonna be like, what is going on here? So until it comes up a lot, we'll just leave it a mystery for everybody. I might just have really nice ankles. You never know. And you're never gonna know. Until it gets out of hand again. Then I'll have to explain. Alright, are they just gonna nuke this thing all day for no reason? Is that what we're doing? Yep. Nuke. This is so bad. Breaking. Trump threatens to denaturalize U.S. citizens if they, quote, deserve it. Quote tweet. Buying SPX puts will now be a deportable offense. Looks like everybody's getting deported today. Jeez, man. It's his premium offering? No. Is she bringing the boat back? I don't know where the boat is. The boat's gone. Maybe they're doing maintenance on the boat, getting it ready for the spring. I don't know. A yacht giveaway this year? No. How about that? How about you guys go buy your own boat? That's like... I'm looking for any piece of news here, and all I see is just like random Trump stuff, finance memes, and the news feed. My notifications feed is down. Yeah, this is not... I don't think it's giving me anything here. Yeah, no, X is down. Oh my god, they're nuking the market, guys. It's manipulation. Yeah, I don't like the chopping on the daily of the market here. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Actually, where is... I almost want some of that. I almost want some UVXY here. Like, it's not... If you think about it, like, seasonally, this is around the time that you would get a little bit of a market nuke. I don't like seasonality, though. It's not... I really hate it. Because, like, it doesn't actually tell you anything about what's happening in the present. It just literally just tells you what has happened in the past. In dry store? Well, no, you guys have seen the boat a lot. I just don't know where it is. Like, this week, I was like, where's the boat? If the market will wake up, we'll buy our own yacht. Well, here's what we need. We need the market to nuke 15%. And then we can go really crazy. Because that was one of the main reasons why last year was so fun, is because we got that Q1 and almost into Q2 drop. Pure manipulation. Manipulation. Yeah, Deepro's still fine. This is still setting up here. Again. Oh my god. A wick. A wick. Okay. That's not bad. Buyer stepped up a little. I think Twitter's still down. There's not much to do there. And we get 2 yachts. I I don't know, man. A boat just sounds like a hassle. Boats and planes, just like too much work, maintenance, and expenses, and staff, and just, I don't know, just sounds like a lot. Like, I know people with some of the most ridiculous boats that you guys have ever heard of. Probably not heard of, but would ever see. You'd see the boat, and you'd be like, oh, there's a building floating in the water. And then it's just like, oh, no, that's just Jim's boat. He's hanging out. That's where he lives. It's a 95-foot freaking giant FU boat. Just hanging out. Wake surf boat? Nice, that's fun. Friends with boat benefits is the way to go. Yeah, I mean, boats are fun. I just, see, my thing about boats, the one thing that the reason why I like massive boats so much and not so much smaller boats has really nothing to do with the size. It has to do with the speed at which you're most likely going to go. I personally like to enjoy my time on the boat, be social, and not be sitting there just like with the wind blasting and you can't do anything. I don't like that. Why are we on the boat? Why have we just made this boat effectively a wind tunnel? You can't hear anything. You can't really move. Your layers, if you brought any, are gonna be flying all over the place. It's like, I get it if you have to go to a location, but like, why not just cruise around and have a good time? Like, they're like, oh, it has like 400s on it, and I'm like, how about we have none of that and just like put a sail up and just cruise? We don't need all these engines. Why do we need all these engines? There's no point in having all these engines. Isn't the whole point of like a boat? You're near water, it's tropical, you're gonna relax. Why are we thinking about having the need for speed? Not for me. I'm gonna sit down and cruise. Have a good time. We don't need all these engines. THR. That looks good. Earnings are a little close, but yeah, that looks good. Vacation homes? Well, unless it's something that like you spend half the year at. Then it's kind of worth it. But just having a place to like go 2 or 4 weekends a year, no. But yeah, if you Airbnb it, it would make sense. Gold ripping? What? Really? I wouldn't call that ripping. I would say that tanking and then moving back to the upside with a daily tap of the daily 10. HD coming to the boat party? Is it? Ooh, maybe we get that break on HD today. Boat manipulation in the dark pool. No, like there's one place that like we take like boats is like, well, there's like restaurants that are like on the water, but they're not like, they're like divey. I love it. It's so much fun. Eating like bar food and margaritas. It's the best thing ever. But like it's kind of far, so you gotta like get there. So you can go fast then. That makes sense. But you're still not really enjoying your time on the boat. I'd rather make the trip to the place take like 3 hours, 2 hours or something than I would just like get there in 30, 40 minutes and just be flying. They totally stole that boat in the dark pool. Yeah, the boat's in the dark pool. The yacht over here, guys, it's in the dark pool now. It's gone. It's gone. It went into the off-exchange venue. We're never seeing it again. Boston Whaler. Ooh. You're going to use her for a week. Yeah, HD's creeping up there. Well, you don't want to hit a sandbar. That's a problem. I told you guys about the time that I was watching one of the big boats park, and one of the 100-foot yachts hit another one of the 100-foot yachts. That was really not. It was entertaining for me, but it was not good for the people on both the boats. Yeah, B-fly, that was a good one while it lasted there. Target at 5, I mean, that's perfect. Right at the top there, trimming that position. Nice. Or cutting the entire thing. Nice, guys. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of good stuff on the watch list for next week. Those of you guys that are hopping into LTMP, you're going to have a lot of good stuff to look at. We had a lot of good ones for this week, too. There weren't that many of them, but they were all very high quality. Like B-Fly was one. Deer jerky. Ooh, nice. I gotta do a lot of stuff today. Yeah, D-Pro just kind of doing nothing here. Doing nothing. We'll see what it wants to do next week. ABAT just doesn't want to stop out. Where is it? Is it back up to even? It just kind of broke and then set up again. So we'll see. Maybe it goes and you're just sitting in that one, waiting for it to go. Who knows? Boat caught fire at the marina, so they cut it loose. It floated into another boat and burned that one down. Wow, that's unfortunate. Those two boats hitting each other, it wasn't hard, but it was just like, bink. People were not happy about that. Thoughts on Plug? I think I still like it, don't I? Yes, I still very much like Plug. 241 on Plug, good spot there. I like that. U.S. Trade Representative says Canada's decision to allow 49,000 Chinese EVs is, quote, problematic. We're getting some more stuff in the feed now. So I think Twitter might be back. Nope. Not on desktop, it's not at least. Yeah, no. TSAT. I really like that one. It's okay. It looks okay. It's just not going to be perfect for me. What's the level on Plug that we like? 241? Yeah, I like that. That's on the watch list, right? If it's not, I'm going to throw it on there right now. Should definitely be on there. That's a good one. I like these bases at the 200s that we're seeing. That's good. Dougie, that's a good call there. That's a good one. But all right, guys, I think we are going to wrap it up here for today. Not much is going on. You see the market bounce back a little bit here, but again, like I said in the pre-market plan, there's what do you call it? Not going to be much for us to do today, I don't think. We're just waiting to see how things finish. And look to see where the best setups are going to be for next week. So for all of you guys that still need to hop into LTMP before we get into next week's trading week, which is probably going to be very fun again, here's the link. Make sure you use code January to get your first month for only $1 a day. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how many more times you guys need to see me call it the best trades in the market for everybody and have everybody in LTMP be thrilled. But I'm just going to keep doing it. So we'd love to have you in there. Make sure that you guys are getting on that way to becoming self-sufficient in the market. But, guys, other than that, have a great weekend. I'll probably be able to get a YouTube video out for you guys today. If not today, definitely tomorrow and potentially on Sunday. So, great week, guys. Another great week. We'll see what happens throughout the rest of the day. But I'm going to head out. Peace. Ooh, maybe I'm not.